Good. Thank you for all coming. You know, what's nice about art, it brings people together. We have different levels of artists, and everybody's important in that. So it's kind of fun going through here. I enjoy coming up to Grand Rapids and coming involved with things happening here. Yes, it was quite a deal to come through and look at 160 plus images, and then we had to pare it down. And then this morning I had to come home and judge them. And part of my process is, one is I do bring a magnifying glass. One is I really like to look at the detail, because I enjoy looking at detail for things. Stand back, take a look at it. Does it grab you? Does it bring you into it? And then I take a little bit closer look at it. And part of the, I'm just going back to the 160 images. One thing you have to make sure is you have good photographs. It does help to have a description, because I read each of them, so it's quite a bit to read. And then I go back in and I look at the images and I match up the description, how does it feel? And when I come here, I take a look at, one is I carry this little, not a tablet, you know, old enough to carry a piece of paper, and I match up the media to the image. And sometimes you'll see something that is not right or it isn't described correctly, so that is not to me, it's not a good thing. So be truthful when you put your images in, say exactly what they are. So there's really, part of it is no surprises, and you're truthful in what you're trying to portray. And I want to have a variety of media in the exhibit, which was kind of fun. Most of the times, probably in this area here, I don't know as many artists. I've been doing this for numbers of years, jurying things, and I do travels. I run into a lot of artists. And there's only one person in this show that I did see the work before. And I have some friends who wanted to enter the show, but they were a little bit late. You gotta work on your schedule, you gotta know when things happen. And it's quality work, and I see this work could be entered in more of a national exhibit. And there's one thing about the MacRostie up here, the gallery, they bring in really good quality work. So you all should be proud of the fact that even though there's more entries, these 30 are really outstanding, and I enjoyed working on it. It was nice to see the originals here. Sometimes there's things that detract from your images. One is keep them clean when you travel with them. They do develop what I call a road rash, a trailer rash, but that happens in mine too. So you got to make sure that in fact what you're displaying is a good quality. And one thing you do when you work with some of the paint, whether it's oil or acrylics, you'll see after you work with it, some of the materials will develop a little bubble. So you gotta watch that. So really look at your work, make those adjustments to those, fix those things. Even though they're good quality work, there was these little small things that happen. Now, I call them flashlights. So you see a little white dot in there, and that's what's happening is the media using the paintings will separate, and it detracts from your final work. And so again, it was a great show. It was a good variety of stuff. I enjoyed it, and you all did a great job. It's just, you know, the problem with jurying works is one, you get to see a variety of things. And the other problem is that you got to select like first, second, third. So that's really hard. I mean, how do you pick first, second, third? And it's your opinion. So that's like Katie said, different jurors will see different things. A lot of it is your experience, adds to your viewing process. So don't be afraid. It's just my opinion this time, and it's somebody else's opinion next time. So don't be discouraged from that. Even if you didn't get in the show or you didn't win a prize, it's just it's just somebody else's opinion at the time. And,
All right.
so we're ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. Gordon did say he would take some questions if anybody has before we jump into the awards. So.
Any questions? You don't have to worry about what you're answering. I've been doing this long, I got a good callus on me. I might get more once we hand out the awards, but if there's any questions on any of the work and, comments about it, I still will answer those questions later.
He wants to get down to business. That's all right. You can talk to Gordon afterwards too if you have more questions about the process. So without further ado, we will get on to the awards. And I'm always glad that I am not the one who has to select them. So thanks to Gordon for his work in that. We will start off with, let's see, the three-dimensional category. And we have first, second, third, and honorable mention in each category. So start off with honorable mention in the three-dimensional category. And that goes to D. Croker with Coming Home. That's the beaded piece in the back there. So. Dee's over in Wisconsin, so I'm not too surprised she wasn't able to join us, but.
I'll let her know in a few minutes.
Just one comment about the beaded work. Part of the descriptions that she put down, she did say that she used digital images on there. So it's, again, it's truth in what you're looking at, even though some people might not look at it as good quality, but she was truthful and she did a good job with those, with the digital part adding to the whole image.
And then for third place in the three-dimensional category, we have Argyle by Seth Peter.
Which piece is yours?
The bench, there we go. Yes.
One thing that says it's okay to sit on it.
It is, yes.
It's quite comfortable.
It's functional.
You're allowed to touch it. I encourage that. Maybe the pedestal is maybe not great for sitting on, but you can touch it. Second place in the three-dimensional category goes to Catrella Barnett with Becoming Other. I don't know if she's here tonight, but we'll give her a round of applause. One thing with having an exhibit that's open to people from a 5-state area, not everybody's able to make the journey, but we appreciate those who are here. And first place in the three-dimensional category goes to Redefining Luck by Paula Jensen. Wow. Paula is here. Congrats, Paula. All right, moving on to the two-dimensional category. And honorable mention goes to Eric Johnson for Return. And that's the print in the corner over there.
It's more than a print. It's a relief print. It's a reduction block printing. It's one of those things that printers have about calling something just a print. It's more than that.
Thank you for clarifying. It absolutely is. All right, third place in the the two-dimensional category goes to Mark Christie for Alicia, also in the corner over there. Congratulations. All right, second place in the 2D category is, did you have it? Sorry.
I can't let her go. Three-dimensional work over here in the corner. What's nice about it is also the quality of the materials put together. It really does give a portrait of a person.
Yeah.
And if you look at the ear is cut back, and so it gives that a little bit depth to it. And it was hard to say, is that three-dimensional or two-dimensional? But we went with what was entered. And what you will see when you're a little bit closer, you'll see the shading of the glasses and the face.
All right, and for second place, Avery Danger Hunter with In Pieces, which is the piece right over there.
You look at it, it's kind of outside of the normal but two-dimensional work. It's done with leather, it's painted, which is kind of nice. To me, like I said, it has to pull you in, and I look as a distressed person. You know, growing up as a young person, seeing Frankenstein for the first time, and I see these stitches of the mended together leather, which was kind of give you that stressful feel to the look, to the work, and I enjoyed it.
All right, and then first place in the two-dimensional category goes to Rick Lunston for Secured. That's the boat. All right, so then our final award for the evening. Gordon, did you want to say anything about the boat? Before I go on.
Take a look at the boat. No, it's great. Like I said, I enjoy detail, and what you'll see on there is a lot of great work in the watercolor and the gouache on there. And you'll see some of the components of the tugboat. They have that grid work in the holes on the side. First, I thought it was the tugboat, and I said, well, that was not quite right perspective-wise. But then, as I looked at it closer with my magnifying glass, I was able to see that those are components of the circles in the boat itself. But the rest of it is good. You look at the bridge, how it's straight, and oh, this guy did it so straight. This person did it so straight. And the shading on the towers, it took a steady hand.
All right, thanks. Then our final award is the People's Choice Award, and that goes to Mark Christie for Alicia. All right, so that is it for awards. If Gordon will be around if you have some questions or want to converse with him later. And otherwise, thank you all so much for coming, and thanks for being a part of the exhibition.